When the president vetoes the war spending bill, the troop withdrawal, pretty much imminent, what are your plans as far as reworking a bill or possibly voting to override? Do you have any thoughts on that?
What are my thoughts? At this point, you know, we had a discussion yesterday, as a matter of fact, about that internally, and I think the consensus is nobody knows exactly what's going to happen. For instance, you know, the majority has total control of the bill, so they don't have to bring it up for a veto override. I mean, just don't. They have till the end of this Congress, which is a year and a half away, to do that. So you just don't know. Now, indications are preliminarily that we've gotten from their leadership is that they, I've been told that to be back and be ready, even though there is this California funeral for one of our departed members on Monday, to be ready to vote as of noon on Tuesday, that this may come up. I don't know that. And so at this point, it's difficult to say, you know, okay, is it going to come up or isn't it going to come up? What we have done, as part of the minority, has been to send a message, and you may have seen it if you watched, I'm not sure what channel it was on, but the news covered Congressman John Boehner, who's the minority leader, made a statement yesterday that in fact we wanted to work with the majority to get a bill, to get it into the president's desk that he would sign as quickly as possible, because we think that the support of the troops is being undermined by the failure to provide the money that's necessary for training and all the other items that are there. So whether they accept that offer to work on a bill or not, I don't know. The president has indicated that there are two major problems with the bill that's coming to him. One is the definitive timelines for withdrawal, and the second piece is what's being referred to as an overly lavish amount of earmarks, or as the pork barrel. Things that are domestic spending that have nothing to do with emergency status of what's going on in Iraq and Afghanistan. So now whether or not that advances and they take up that offer and we try to develop something that the Senate would then go, I mean, nobody knows at this point. We're in, I think, as is the majority, in kind of uncharted waters, if you will.
Now, are they steadfast on this troop withdrawal clause, though, or is it?
I don't know that. I don't know that. That's, admittedly, that presents a problem to them, if you want to think of it from a political standpoint, inside their conference. Now, keep in mind, I'm on the outside of their conference, so I don't know what they're talking about. But if you look at the statements that they make, you find that relative to this bill that was passed, there were, I think, 13 of their membership who did not support it. You know, people like Danny Boren from Oklahoma, Mike McCulty from Albany, from New York, and there's, I don't remember them all, but there are several. And guys like Dan Boren come from a very conservative district in Oklahoma. And so that presents, you know, the mandatory deadline withdrawals present a problem to him. On the other side of that, if you move away from those, you have the more left or liberal side of that party that says, without them, I can't support it. So you have people like Lynn Woolsey from California, who's adamantly opposed to the war in any degree, who's saying, well, I'm not so sure that I can support that bill if you go to any kind of intermediate position. So I think what most of the people in my conference recognize is that we want to get a bill that supports the troops in place as quickly as possible so that there is no diminishment of protection for them and support for them. And to do that, the Democratic majority may need some Republican support. And so what we've said, hey, let us help you out, draft a bill that we can support, that the President will support, that the Senate will support, that we can end this right now and then move on. And so that's kind of, I mean, that's the best analysis that I can give you as where we are as of the moment now. That could change 5 minutes from now. Yes, sir.